My name is Christopher Cody, and it was about a year ago. I got an email from a friend of mine, and it was actually a joke. He sent me this joke about because I'm into this kind of all kinds of things, like working with I do NLP and I do hypnosis, I do street hypnosis and stuff. And he sent me this an email about this woman who's actually she's this naked life coach. And she's so if you have any problems or if you want to work through some situations, you can go and have a session with this. And so I laughed and I sent him an email back and said, well, I'll go if you go. So he never went, but I went anyway, and it was a lot of fun. The reason that I decided to go ahead and go to Nadine and attend one of her classes, it was more curiosity more than anything. I was kind of excited. I'm kind of a free spirit. I like to try new things. I like to try things new. And so I thought, well, this would be great. I think I'm going to give it a shot. So what did I most enjoy about the Naked Life coaching process? Part of it was just being able to take your clothes off and just to feel comfortable and see the people around you being just absolutely comfortable. And seeing Nadine is just as natural as anybody, and without any clothes on. And it was a good experience. I really had nothing in mind in going. The curiosity, there's really no specific thing that I was going to work on. But in the course of being there, in the moment, as she would ask questions to the various individuals that were there, the question would just come up, what would you like to work on today? And for me, what came to mind very quickly was a situation that I had for many years it was a physical problem with my lower back, with my lumbar. This session was a complete surprise to me, to discover something that was so, well, I would say obvious, but evidently it wasn't too obvious. But let me tell you what happened. It was really exciting. First of all, a little background. I do a lot of neuro-linguistic programming. I do a lot of hypnosis, street hypnosis. So I get to observe other people make a lot of changes in their life, and it's so exciting. And here I am. I've always had this thing about me, how important it is to change beliefs, because most beliefs, they're really not true anyway, and you find out with time that things always change. And the biggest surprise to me was to have this young lady, Nadine, discover, and I'm going to explain in just a minute how it happened, because it was really amazing, but she was able to discover just in a moment something that I had not discovered in probably about 25 years. And it goes like this. I was sitting there, she says, well, tell me, she asked me, what would you like to work on? I said, well, I've had this lower back problem since 1984, and it'd be fun to get this, settled. And she says, well, tell me about it. So she just had me just kind of open up, and as I was telling her the story, and I won't go through the details here, there was a moment in time when she says, stop. And I just stopped. She says, you know what you just did? And I thought, no, what did I just do? She says, you just created a belief. And when I went back in my mind, I don't know if I should go into detail, but what I did, what happened was I was in a class. I was in a 6 o'clock. I don't even know what kind of class it was, but it was an aerobics class of some sort. And we were supposed to do this one movement, left and right, with our feet planted on the ground. And we're supposed to do it just very gently as we rotated left and right. Well, I was really cold, and I said, well, I have to warm up real fast. So I started jerking back and forth really, really hard. And I kept doing it probably for about maybe 45 seconds to a minute. And then in a moment, I felt something happen in my whole body just seemed to numb right up. And then I said, uh-oh, something very bad has just happened. And it took 34 years, or however many years it was, since 1984, and Nadine said, stop, you just created your belief right there. And that's exactly what happened, because I have had no back problems since that session that I've had with Nadine. Of course, there have been times when my back has been weak, but it's never been anything at all like what it's been since 1984. And it's a matter of now, well, I got a very strong back. And it's really amazing. What a fun session it was. And the thing about it, which to me was more very fascinating, was something that I'm teaching everybody and helping everybody with, how to change a belief. She discovered that I had created a belief, and it never occurred to me that, yes, I indeed created a belief. And in so doing and recognizing that, just dissolved. And it was really, I need to thank Nadine. Thanks. I appreciate the work that you did. It's been great. Thanks. I would recommend Nadine to others for the experience that I had, for my confidence in who she is as a woman.
I like her uniqueness. I like Nadine. I like her uniqueness. I like her confidence. She's very confident. And I like her ability to help people open up. And I think her aspect of life coaching, or her aspect of helping people to make change, I think it's remarkable, actually. I like it.
Oh, it's amazing. I do things like, I'm back to, it's great to get back to sports. I'm real physical.
I did some rock climbing a week and a half ago with my son. I didn't think I would ever rock climb in my life, but in fact, when we were climbing in, we were hiking into the place up by Flagstaff, and I was looking way, way down. I was looking way, way up, and this little platform of rocks we were going to start from, and in my mind, there was no way that I was going to do that. And over the period of 2 days, eventually I actually topped out on this one pretty high rock, and I had a strong back. It was really, it was fun.
'Cause I'm losing all doubt and fear.